All right, I'm going to do a really quick review of this random Redbox rental I just picked up right now called Strange Events. It is an anthology film, which it really isn't because it's just a collection of shorts. I'm pretty sure that every one of these was available on YouTube at some point because I have seen a few of them before on YouTube. So it is a collection. It is not a group of filmmakers that got together and purposely put something in, and they didn't even bother throwing a wraparound in to tie it all together or try to make it. They didn't do anything extra. They took 9 shorts and threw them on a disc and presented it as if it was an anthology, which isn't always a bad thing. I just watched Minutes Past Midnight, which was the same thing, and I loved almost every one of them. So it's not always a bad thing. The first one was okay. It was meh. The second one was pretty good. The third one had a cool idea, but it wasn't executed very well. It was all right. The fourth one is so obvious and so dumb. Like, I don't know what they thought. I don't know if they thought I wasn't watching the film or that I wasn't going to be paying attention, or I was going to be like, oh my God, really? That's what it is? Jesus, man. When your whole fucking film, your short film, long film, whatever, it's dependent on these little twists to make them interesting or unique or anything, you better land them. And my God, they couldn't have telegraphed this more. Jesus, sorry, I don't like to bitch about things, but it was like, really? You're going to try to slip it past me like that? Like, anybody fell for this? What, your mom fell for this? Anyway, the fifth one was okay. The sixth one was good. The seventh one was about a killer toothbrush. That, now, I'm not opposed to dumb killer objects. I've watched a killer fridge, a killer elevator, a killer microwave, and I'm sure if you're a horror fan of ridiculous films like I am, you know what each one of these movies are. But what those had going for it is that they were funny, that they were interesting, that they were clever or were ridiculous and had a ton of fun with it. You know, something like Microwave Massacre is just a blast to watch because it's so insane. They took this ridiculous idea and they had fun with it. This is trying to be dead serious. A killer toothbrush is trying to be dead serious. And man, it doesn't work at all. So, I mean, I guess thanks for trying something new, but if you're going to do a killer toothbrush thing, you should probably have fun with it. Just my opinion. The eighth one is probably the best of the bunch, but I have seen it on YouTube before. And the ninth one is trying very, very, very hard to be cool and stylistic. And it's okay. It's fine. You know, some 2 guys that are going to get some internet pussy. And they get there and it's a girl having an exorcism performed on her. And it like has these like title cards that pop up like when they hold something, like you know, trying to be some like 70s fucking exploitation film, like Black Dynamite, bling. And it was like it only happens like once, and it's like that. I don't know. It just didn't fit the tone of it at all. It felt very, you know, shoehorned in there to try to make it seem more cool than it was. Anyway, this isn't something I would recommend. I mean, I would check out the list of shorts that are within it. And if you can find a list, I mean, I'd have to go back and I'd have to look at every single site. I don't know if there is a list because this isn't, I mean, I had to look for a little while on Google to even find a poster of this movie. And on IMDb, it's not even able to be voted on yet because it doesn't even know it's out or exists yet. So I don't know how you'd find the list, but if you do somehow find the list, I think that the only ones that are worth watching at all are the second one, the sixth one, and the eighth one. So anyway, that's all I got to say about this movie. Not really much to say, to be honest. It didn't wow me in any way. So I definitely would not rent it.